Hello, this is a quick demo video of T.A.P Market and its features. Before we get started, there is a free mobile app that goes along with all the functionality that T.A.P Market offers, both on the App Store and Google Play. I've always pictured this where people could, from their phones, upload pictures of the farm, products for sale, things like that. It's a way to advertise not just your business or your company, but your services and products that you have for sale on a daily basis. With that being said, let's get started. There's a couple ways you could sign up for your free account. One way is you just simply type in your company name, the type of company you are, first name, last name, email address, and a password. Another way is that we built an API with the Blue Book. So if you type in your Blue Book credentials and again the type of company you are, you could sign up that way too. It also uploads all your information through your Blue Book, warehouse information, phone numbers, addresses, the commodities that you handle, and so on like that. Let's sign in through the traditional way. I have an account through my company now. Let's start in the home page. So this is a quick, easy way to search for new businesses, companies to connect with. You got to do is just type in the state or click on the state, and all the companies that have an account in that state show up. So any state, and it also works in Canada as well. So you're going to Quebec, you have some companies there. To connect with these companies, you just click the connect button. They'll get an email. Your company has requested to connect with them, and they approve it, same as any social media type website. You could also advanced search. You could type in a company name, a state, again, the type of company. If you're looking for just food service companies, it'll do that through the Blue Book ID, Red Book ID, or if you're looking for a company with a particular commodity, you could just click and it'll search for a company that way as well. Next tab is My Market. Over here, it's think about a wall for Facebook or Instagram. You could type your text over here. You could share with specific types of companies, add images. You can exclude a company from seeing things, and then your pictures over here with the description, the company, date, time. You could also delete. If you want to delete the post, you could do it over there. Real quick, with the mobile app, I'll take a picture of T.A.P Tracker with my cell phone, and I will post it in My Market. So just refresh, and here's a picture of the prototype for that. Test T.A.P Tracker pic. That's how that works, and you could do it with your cell phone too, right from anywhere. So you don't have to go back to the office and upload it to a computer. You could do it right on the fly in a warehouse, out on the field, whatnot. What about the home screen? Advanced search, My Market. You could edit your profile, company logo, names, job titles, Red Book number, Blue Book number. You could type in if you have a website and your main address and all that stuff. Change your passwords around. Import commodities from Blue Book. If you don't have a Blue Book, if you didn't sign up with the Blue Book, you could always go back in and do it in this page, and you could upload it secondary. It's not connected right now, the API, just because the license agreement has been suspended. But if it was, this is the way it would show up, and this is all the information that would appear once we rehook up the API. But on this page right here, you could upload a price sheet. I'll show you how to do that. Documents, you could upload the price sheet right there. You could share it with different types of companies or everyone. You hit post, and then the price sheet appears here. If you need to change anything, you just hit post again, and it deletes it. Company contact information is on this page. It shows you the blue book information, phone numbers, fax numbers, email addresses, the contact numbers for each company, locations. If you have multiple warehouses in different states, I know a lot of people in Nogales might also have a warehouse in Texas. You can give the address, phone numbers, all that stuff. After you add it, you can go in and give operating hours, open and close, Monday through Friday and such. Pending connection reviews, so you have that. The commodities you handle. Over here, photo albums, which I think is probably the most important. Cucumbers, select cucumbers, 40 per pallet. So it's a good way to advertise the products that you have. Tomatoes, it could be anything. Grape tomatoes, 120 per pallet. And it's kind of a way to keep everything organized with that for your customers to see on a daily basis. Another cool thing is there is no limit to how many profile pages a company could have. So if you have multiple departments, you could have a Eastern, a Western, or a fruit, a veg department, a trucking department. Each department could add 2 more accounts, which their own username, passwords. So you have 3 usernames and passwords for each account, no limit to how many accounts a company could have. That is because there's an instant messenger that with the people's names, so everything stays organized with that. Your connections are all here, so again, your pending connections, and then through this page, everything is listed pretty organized, I feel. You have all your distributors, all your wholesalers, all your growers, all your shippers. And you could bring up the instant messenger down here. You could always, and then you click, and it goes into their profile page. That is that. And then the product we're going to be selling is T.A.P trackers. So over here, you have all your device numbers. Click a device. I'll go to the last 30 days. So this is one that I started here in my house a while back. So you have the date, the time, location, and temperature. So the time, it takes a reading every 15 minutes. You have the location. And it just pinpoints where your truck is. Happens to be my home, but it's not a truck, but you get an idea. This is the current temperature of each reading. This is the max temperature for the entire trip, the minimum temperature for the entire trip, and then the running average. So every time there's a new reading, the average will change a little bit. Reports. This is just a hard copy. If you wanted to print it out, we could do it in PDF or Excel formats. So give it a second to download. And here it is. So you have your device serial number, the date that it started, or the report. You could pick the report from whenever, to and from, the max, the minimum, the average, and then all the information's right here. So you could print this out. You could email it to somebody. If there's a problem with a load, you could put it with your file. That way you could have it and store it. But you don't need to do that because every serial number, every device is automatically stored here. So all you have to do is just scroll down to it, and we could put a quick search thing in there. We could just type in the last 4 digits of the serial number, and it'll pop up automatically. And it's always here, so there's no reason to fear. If there's ever a problem, you could always refer back to the reports page. Share a device. You could pick particular device to share with a customer. The good thing is you could pick multiple companies. So if you have an LTL truck that you're running with 3 or 4 drops on it, you could pick all the companies that you're selling the load to, and the good thing is you only need one device, and you could use it for multiple companies, and it'll stay on the truck. So you don't need to purchase. You could use one device for multiple companies, and saving time and money with that. Shared devices with me is just a log of obviously the shared devices. The remove device, what this does is, so in the map screen, this is all your trucks that have not yet been delivered yet. This is all your running loads. So everything is here. When something has been received and it's offloaded, you would hit the stop tracking button and it turns the device off. You cannot turn the device off from the device. There are no buttons on it. It's all done remotely. But the cool thing is if you remove a device, it just takes it from here, but it's always going to stay here in the reports page. Certificates would be temperature certifications and the any other certifications through the mobile device that's in there. That way everything is easily accessible to customers if they, for whatever reason, just need that. And that is it in a nutshell. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Thank you.